Gun store shelves are clearing out faster than ever in 2025, and certain firearms are leading the charge. Today, we're counting down the 20 fastest-selling guns in America. Let's dive into the list and see what's got shooters lining up. This is the first PCC from Smith & Wesson to be based on the popular AR-15 chassis, which makes it compatible with many existing parts and accessories for other PCCs. The response is chambered in 9mm Luger and uses a blowback-operated action with a spring and buffer housed in a receiver extension and an AR-compatible fire control group that uses a flat-face trigger. The action is contained within a polymer receiver that's comprised of upper and lower halves. The muzzle-threaded 16.5-inch barrel is surrounded within a 15-inch polymer handguard with a Picatinny rail extending across the top and a generous number of M-lock slots on the sides and bottom. The rifle's controls are in standard AR format with a left side safety lever and bolt release, a right side magazine release, and a rear-mounted charging handle. The Magpul MOE SL buttstock telescopes to 6 positions, and the rifle's overall length is 32.13 inches fully collapsed or 35.38 inches fully extended. Where the response differs from other AR-type PCCs is in what Smith & Wesson calls its Flex Mag system. The magazine well area of the lower receiver is detachable. This allows for the rifle to utilize multiple formats of magazines. The rifle ships with an installed magazine well adapter that accepts Smith & Wesson's own M&P series, and 2 23-round extended magazines are included. An accessory adapter for Glock pattern magazines is also supplied. Teased a few months ago, the SIG-Sauer MCX Regulator is built with the heart and soul of the legendary MCX platform combined with a special MCX lower using a traditional rifle stock instead of a normal buffer tube and pistol grip while still using standard AR-15 pattern magazines. Available in 16-inch 5.56 NATO or 16-inch 7.62 by 39, there aren't a lot of options for the Regulator, but that may change down the road. The rifle ships with a 2-stage match trigger, a Colt hammer-forged carbon steel barrel, a SIG-designed muzzle brake, and a Magpul SGA Mossberg 590 traditional stock. Like a normal MCX, the Regulator has a fully ambidextrous magazine release, safety selector, and bolt catch. All versions come with 10-round magazines. SIG's promoting the rifle to ranchers and people who work the land, because as we know, the American farmer and rancher are known for having $3,000 MSRP to throw down on the latest big iron. When Colt reintroduced its legendary Snake gun in 2020, revolver fans immediately started clamoring for the return of the company's classic blued models. Colt evidently took note and has given the people what they want. For this year, Colt's Python is back in blue with a 4.25-inch barrel. Dark wooden stock with the Colt logo medallion blend beautifully with the deep blue finish the original revolvers were so well known for. Of course, the firearm keeps 6 rounds of .357 Magnum or .38 Special on tap, depending on whether the shooter is plinking steel at the range or fending off bears in the backcountry. For sighting, the revolver sports a red ramp front and an adjustable target rear to keep shots precisely on target. The revolver has also been strengthened thanks to a beefier top strap, but most of the gun adheres to the classic lines and profile of the original model, down to the traditional stocks and even compatibility with first-generation holsters. The company revered for shotguns dives headlong into the hunting rifle market with what they call a linear reloading system, also known as the straight-pull bolt action. The military-based rotating bolt lockup system utilizes 8 locking lugs for standard calibers and double that for magnums. The Beretta BRX1 boasts a reversible bolt handle for ambidextrous operation with a 3-position safety for safe loading and unloading and worry-free carry through dense brush that threatens to peel open a straight pull with every bump and tug. It also features interchangeable threaded barrels stretching between 20 and 22 inches depending on chambering. The gun's linear action is fed by a detachable box magazine holding 5 rounds. To release shots, a single-stage trigger provides a clean pull and is adjustable to 3 different weights. All this is nestled into a high-performance polymer stock colored in either green or black. It boasts a negative comb for optimal head position when firing and a modular grip and length of pull to allow the rifle to be customized to any shooter. On top of the rifle rides a long stretch of Picatinny rail, making mounting an optic easy. The Beretta BRX1 comes chambered in .30-06 Springfield .308 Winchester, and .30 Win Mag. The Idaho-based Nemo Arms has a track record of offering unique takes on popular styles of firearms, and the company is applying its approach to the large-format pistol market with the Mongoose. The 9mm semi-automatic pistol boasts a compact 5.8-inch barrel, extruded aluminum upper receiver, and AR pattern controls. The Mongoose employs a proprietary operating system reminiscent of a Glock handgun. A noteworthy feature that stands out significantly is the Mongoose's unique low-recoiling mass. This innovation has been made possible by implementing a short recoil operating system, providing a stark contrast to the conventional straight blowback system. Its two-part receiver has an extruded aluminum upper that extends into a handguard with a 10.25-inch M1913 Picatinny rail along the top and M-lock slots in the 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions. All controls are ambidextrous with bilateral AR-style safety lever and bolt release. The carbine uses CZ pattern magazine supplied by Magpul and comes with a non-reciprocating charging handle that can be on either the left or right side of the weapon. Nemo Arms has set the manufacturer's suggested retail price at $1,950. The Rock Island Armory VRF-14 12-gauge shotgun's not like others I've seen, and it immediately drives thoughts of the other projects out of my mind. The layout is distinctly AR-15-ish, but it's not dimensioned as an AR-15. The upper receiver has a full-length top rail, a place to locate sights, optics, a laser, or a light. Just in case there isn't enough rail estate up there for your needs, the handguard also has rail segments built in. Unlike the AR-15 with its charging handle at the rear of the receiver, the VRF-14 has a charging handle attached directly to the bolt carrier, and it reciprocates with the carrier. The shotgun comes with a 5-round magazine, but Rock Island says it's also compatible with the VR Series 9 and 19-round magazines. The pistol grip is comfortable, and combined with the textured and aggressive handguard, you have a pretty good chance of holding on to the VRF-14 when you fire. Shooting the VRF-14's a wild ride. The pistol grip is hand-filling and well-shaped, so the cushioning it provides is up to the task. It's your other hand that has a lot of work to do. As a defensive firearm for close-distance use, it'd be difficult to imagine something with more horsepower than even a low-recoil 12-gauge shotgun, and the compact size means it's easier to store. With its box magazine, you can have a loaded magazine handy and an empty VRF-14 and get it loaded in a few seconds. One thing to remember is that shooting 3-inch shells with no stock is hard to hang on to. It's not the end of the world, but I'm not going to say it's fun or comfortable shooting larger shells. The Mini 14 rifle, designed and developed by Ruger, is in widespread use as a ranch rifle, defensive weapon, and even a hunting gun. Now in its 5th decade, the Mini 14 shows no sign of going out of production anytime soon. The Mini 14 uses a Garand-style action that's fairly robust, although somewhat outdated these days. However, it offers excellent durability, reliability, and intuitive controls, all while retaining the classic lines of older hunting rifles or military service guns. Over the years, accuracy-enhancing features have been added to the original Mini 14. Ruger added a stouter tapered barrel and improved the gas system to reduce vibration. Along with adding a Picatinny rail to mount a greater variety of optics, they also added front sight-protecting wings and integral scope mounting bases with rings. While there are some features that all Minis have in common, Ruger offers various configurations and models so that you can get the Mini that's best for you. Just recently, Ruger announced that it's offering the Mini in 300 Blackout, which should make an already proven platform even more appealing and versatile, especially for those who would like to hunt with a Mini in areas that require a caliber greater than that of the .223 Remington. Of course, the Mini has been available in 7.62 by 39mm for years as the Mini 30, albeit limited to 20-round factory magazines. But the new 300 Blackout Mini brings 30 caliber presence to the familiar platform with the advantage of feeding from the same .223 caliber 20 and 30 round magazines that are now so widely available. It's been a bit of a wait, but one of the most anticipated lever-action rifles in years is finally on the market. The Henry Lever Action Supreme is a modern lever-action design with a trick design that allows the rifles to feed from an AR pattern magazine instead of a tube mag, as is customary with lever guns. In a world awash with AR magazines, the idea of a lever gun in 5.56 NATO or 300 BLK with the capability to recycle AR-style mags that the buyer already owns or can purchase for cheap is very appealing. The rifle has a lot of ups, including a free-floated barrel and match-grade user-adjustable trigger that make it a sub-MOA candidate, something rare in a cowboy action rifle. Meanwhile, a length of Picatinny rail atop the receiver make adding an optic a cinch. A smooth, short throw lever also contributes to quick and silent operation, while a shorter bolt and internal hammer further set the rifle apart from its more traditional forebears. The ambidextrous controls include the Tang safety switch and patent-pending magazine release. The first models will be chambered for 5.56 NATO and 300 blackout, and muzzles are threaded for use with a suppressor. The Henry Lever Action Supreme rifle comes with a 10-round PMAG with a 5-round limiter to comply with hunting regulations. The Henry Lever Action Supreme has an MSRP of $1,300 in either chambering. The Taurus GX2 is a recent addition to the lineup of budget-friendly concealed carry pistols that the world-famous Brazilian company's been dominating in terms of sales ever since the G2C pistol was first launched in 2018. Like the G2C, the GX2 is a compact handgun with an overall length of 6.19 inches with a 3.25-inch barrel and a height of 4.89 inches. From the GX4, the GX2 borrows the striker-fired trigger system housed in a modular chassis, though like the G2C, it comes with an external manual safety lever. The profile of the slide and grip frame also mimics the GX4, although the GX2 uses its own texture pattern and lacks the GX4's interchangeable backstrap system. Other improvements include a more user-friendly disassembly process with an external takedown lever, and the G2C's single-slot accessory rail on the dust cover has been replaced with a 3-slot M1913 Picatinny rail. Magazines hold 13 rounds, and 2 are supplied with each pistol. A 10-round magazine is available to comply with localities with capacity restrictions, and Taurus will also sell an extended 15-round magazine as an accessory. The Taurus GX2 will be offered with both a carbon steel slide with a black nitride finish and a stainless steel slide with a natural matte finish. It has an MSRP of $310 for the matte black version and $325 for the stainless model. Stylized after Marlin's original Trapper Series rifle, this model features the Magpul Industries ELG stock and forend. Constructed of reinforced polymer, the ELG furniture is durable and impervious to even the worst weather. Designed to blend form and function, the stock and forend are M-LOK and QD attachment capable. The interior of the stock features an integrated storage compartment that holds 6 additional rounds should you need them. Also included is a cheek riser kit for better sight alignment when using an optic. Chambered in 4570 government, this rifle features a 16.17-inch cold-hammered forged barrel with a 1 to 20-inch twist in its 6-groove rifling. Its muzzle is threaded and comes with a match-polished thread protector. The rifle holds 5 rounds in its tubular magazine. An upgraded Skinner sight sighting system boasts a 6.25-inch Picatinny-style rail with an adjustable rear peep sight and a bear buster front sight. Machined to exacting standards, this durable no-snag system offers users the option of either open sights or a rail-mounted optic. The MSRP on the new Ruger Marlin Trapper Series Model 1895 with ELG furniture is $1,649, which is about $150 more than the ask on the standard stainless Trapper.